Mm. Yo, what's the word, y'all? Hey, excuse me, I feel like shit. I think I got COVID again. I ain't gonna fly to you. I ain't shaving shit, but I ain't quit though. See, this is the thing for them. I could have took my ass to sleep. I could have been like, man, I don't feel good, and canceled this whole interview. But I'm gonna go ahead, shoot through this shit. But yeah, like y'all know, it ain't much to say. Y'all know who coming on today. Y'all know exactly who coming on. Anybody in here ever heard that song? Ball like I'm Kobe. Y'all know who the fuck shot that shit, bro. Low key, he really a legend. Honestly, I'm not gonna fly. Do y'all think High Def a legend? Like up there with AZ and D Games? Nothing. A few shots of Henny can't handle. I got some Douce in the fridge, bro. I'm so motherfucking sick. I'm not even gonna drink that shit. I ain't roll up nothing. We completely sober. Sober gang in this bitch. You don't need no liquor and pills and weed to do what you gotta do. Only if you feel bad. Omarion going crazy, gang. You talking about Omarion looking ass. Y'all funny as hell. Yeah, y'all talking about Buddy. Y'all like dude who was here last time, folks? Y'all like Buddy? What's his name? Drip Man. That's what he called himself, folks. I was sick during that show too, folks, but I started to feel better. Let me drop the link for bro. Cause he just texted me, said he's still on. Okay. Y'all finna hear the story up front. He finna tell y'all exactly how Lil Durk got choked, which hand was on top of the other. He finna come with it. Man, do it ass, alright. I ain't gonna lie. What's his name? Drip Man. That's why I ain't post that song. Y'all wanted me to post that song. So I'm not gonna post that man song. That shit trash. Going back to the shy. All that shit, folks. Nobody wanna hear that shit, folks. On the photo, nobody wanna hear that shit. I'm finna call him on the phone. Oh, that's crazy for this story, like a mythical story. Yo,
Yo, what's good, bro?
what's the word, my boy? Yeah, I just dropped the link and shit.
You dropped the link. How I do it? Cause I'm just on my phone and my whip right now. For real, for real.
Yeah, that's all you need, folks. You just you go to my channel, you gonna see me live. You go in the comment section and you click the link I just dropped. I'm gonna drop it again for you.
I'm gonna go to your channel
Yeah,
right now.
it should tell you I'm live and shit. I bet. Follow now. Hey, if you any questions y'all want me to get out the way with, bro, say it now. Cause once you get to the look, like I'm not a Lil Durk hater. I want to say that. I swear to God, on my dead granny grave, I love Lil Durk. It took that man 10 years to get to where he at now. A number, hard work and determination. A couple little beefs and shit. But you feel me? I love Lil Durk. I ain't gonna lie to you. But this story right here is something that don't define him. I'm not gonna sit up here and say Lil Durk a bitch for getting choked. You feel me? If you from the streets and you be around street niggas, folks, somebody gonna want to test that. Motherfuckers gonna want to test that shit. He said look like the Chinese spy. Why exactly did Reese choke Dirt? I salute you for doing this while you sick. Thank you, baby. Motherfucker sick as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the water bottle for the forehead, folks. But no, it's real shit. What I hear, folks, what I hear, Lil Reese, GBE, OTF was all performing with King Louie. Y'all know this story. Why y'all want me to repeat it? But I'm gonna do it for you before he get up in here. Bro ass, you feel me? They had some beef and animosity. And you know this shit true, because remember Lil Durk going live with the chain, singing Close That Door. And but y'all know what the fuck had they got into a fight. Chain hit the ground, bro boy had a scrimmage. Somebody from OTF picked it up, Reese choked the fuck out that nigga, folks. And like I said, this doesn't define Lil Durk career, folks. This don't define Lil Durk career on my son. You get what I'm saying? Like, he that nigga right now. I honestly think in the beginning, when that shit first happened, motherfucking Durk was low key scared of Reese. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, folks. Reese had the clout. Reese had the money. He was whooping bitches on camera. You know he ain't getting no fuck about beating Durk ass on camera, folks. If he out here beating bitches like that, folks. Yeah, but the only thing about that is when he got jumped, Lil Reese tried to fight back, but it's like, damn, okay, you hit a female, but you went on shit when them niggas jumped you. Y'all know this story, but I'm gonna do it for you before he get here and face ass. Bah. On Ada. Shit, I just called him. I just called the man. He gonna be in here soon, though. He gonna be in here soon. Any questions do y'all want me to ask him? Real shit. Any questions? Cause I don't want to just hit the man with the, hey man, why Durk get your, oh shit. Damn, I don't got my slam board in this bitch. But we got high def in this motherfucker.
Yo, what's poppin'? What's good?
What's the word, my boy?
Can you
Your
hear me?
shit black. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, there you go. What's the word, my boy?
Shit, man, I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good for a little sick for, but that don't stop shit. On Ada. Let's let
Oh
people know who we
yeah,
got in the
man.
building.
Shit, man, I'm actually with my man's Don Fresh. He my manager. Actually, he introduced me uh Sosa and them music before I even knew who they was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So he been your manager since the beginning.
He's actually my best friend.
Right way.
But
There you
yeah,
go. On the phone.
yeah, for like 25-year nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really wanna know because being a cameraman is a lane that a lot of people don't take. Like being a blogger, people think you can only make it with rap or basketball. What the fuck made you want to be a cameraman, for? Was you trying to be a rapper at first?
Hell yeah, I still rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I got songs with a lot of the niggas that I did videos for in the industry. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really put that shit out yet. But I started doing the rap shit. I needed shit for myself. I needed work, visual content for myself. But I was always raw with like drawing and shit and creating anything with my hands. You know what I'm saying? So when it came time to me needing my own work, I
Mm-hmm.
ended up having a passion for that shit, and then people was paying me for that. So
Mm.
it just became a business in it of itself. So that was raw, man. But yeah, that actually gives me an advantage that a lot of people don't have that do the video shit. Like I kind of know what artists would want to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like how to show them in the best way possible.
Yeah, I still be watching your videos, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I consider you up there with AZ, D Gaines and shit, even Ray Money Visions. Do you consider yourself a goat when it comes to this cameraman of drill shit?
Hell yeah, no doubt, most definitely. And I know all these people. We all consider ourselves goats and you know building up the drill movement, you know what I'm saying? The new Chicago wave. You know, that was us. We was on World Star every week,
On
every
four.
month for at least 3 years straight,
Mm,
smacking them back to back with just, the raw shit that nobody could get their hands on.
mm.
Um, we had partnerships with World Star. Everybody had everything going on, so it
Damn, a
was love.
partnership with World Star. What the fuck? I ain't never heard of that. What's that?
Yeah, so like they'll do certain shit for me. They'll do certain shit for us, like ask for the content, and then they would make sure it would be top box. You know what I'm saying? They would make sure um, they would even do trade offs. Like they would give me a free top box on my own if I give them some content. You know what I'm saying? If I put
Mm-hmm.
their logo on a video, you know what I'm saying? Help build their shit too. So it was just like love. Like Jay at World Star was really my man's. That's my man's for real, for real.
Mm. Where you from,
So
bro? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, damn, you
Um,
from the Midwest. I thought you was from Cali.
Nah, I'm from Minneapolis. I lived out in LA. I lived out in Chicago for a little bit. I went to Robert Morris College for a
Mm.
year. And then I went to college up here and started doing shit up here and turning the city up here with the video shit. Nobody was doing videos when I was doing them. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Back in like 2009, like music videos were hard to get your hands on because it was expensive as shit. You
On
know what I
four.
mean? Like, so, dibbling dabbling in that. And then coming back to Chicago by way of Twister and Do or Die and all them, and then their cameraman was working with Chief Keef, so I developed a relationship with the director that was working with Chief Keef, and then uh, we ended up just all working together. Aze was in the room actually when I first met Chief Keef. He was on the Monster set, and it was Morocco Vaughn, and he needed some extra cameras to use, so he had me and Aze there, helping him out with that shit. That nigga was still on house arrest, everything. That shit was crazy.
So
But
the
yeah,
first video. Now go ahead, bro.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I'm from, man.
Isn't that the same place where Twin City CEO from?
Yeah, the Twin Cities. Yeah, but that's crazy that you know him. That's crazy.
I grew like I'm 26 though, but that was
Yeah,
like I don't really pay attention to the new drill, but I could damn near say I grew up with that shit. But
damn,
I was paying attention to
know him
all that
then.
shit because y'all was going crazy on the visuals.
I know he was my fake manager. He was fake managing me too, and
Mm,
he was doing the relationship between me and Interscope, and he was scalping money. You know what I'm saying? I
mm,
wasn't getting paid from Interscope due to the fact this nigga was fake managing me, taking the bread and paying other cameramen that had nothing to do with the shit I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
fuck is you doing? Like,
Damn.
so the whole bunch of shit had happened, man. I had to get it because I was actually doing more than just the video work, man. I developed GBE300.com where everybody
Mm,
was ordering their hoodies from. Because when I went to college, I went for web and multimedia, so they taught me how to do hella shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I made the website, got the merch popping. It was like 10K a month. We was moving on that bitch.
damn.
So, I had to get back on that end because I had control of the PayPal and everything, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was dumb
Wow.
for him to pull certain shit with me because it'd be like, bro, I already, like, I could easily just do that and we're even. But, yeah, Twin City CEO, he from here. I don't really fuck with dude. He a snaky ass nigga, bro. Like, snaky ass white dude, man. Like,
So he is white.
yeah, yeah.
Damn. Is that like the
Like,
same?
we had got into it at Sosa crib at his mansion, at his first mansion, because I was getting mad at him because he was just avoiding the fact that he not paying me. I'm asking him like, bro, what's up with the money, man? Like, what's going on? Because I'm not
Mhm.
finna just keep shooting this shit, sleeping on floors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting drenched with water. I'm not yet. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas is getting fucked up. So what had happened was this nigga Sosa had me film. He was like, take my phone and film me drenching Twin City CEO. So I filmed it, and dude woke up like he was swimming. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as hell. But then he woke up and then he tried to attack a nigga, man. He was coming at me. I'm like, nigga, I'm not the nigga that drenched you. I'm just holding the camera. So he swung on the back of my head. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? So I grab him up. I had to end up choking him out, bro. Like in Sosa crib, bro. And after that, we was never around that nigga again, bro. I couldn't be around because the business
Mm,
was bad. Everything was bad. I'm like, fuck this shit, nigga. I'm not finna keep fucking with y'all. And hella people hit me to do videos. Like
mm-hmm.
I already developed a little relationship with Soulja Boy at that point, so it was
Mm.
just like I ain't really need them, no more. Like, and they didn't really need me at that point. They got other people to do their shit.
So who came first, Chief Keef or Soldier Boy? Because I seen you shooting videos for both of them. You did that Fredo Santana Soldier Boy and Ball Out video.
Yeah, that one came after. That shit had came after Chief Keef because we had did the foreign cars.
Mm.
Actually, in the making of Finally Rich and some of them vlogs, Soulja Boy's in the studio at Interscope, so I had bumped heads with him in there, and he immediately was like, "Yeah, I wanna rock with you on some video shit."
Mm.
Cause Soulja Boy, he just like to work. That's a working motherfucker. Like he just on go, and when he sees something else that he could vibe on and gain some momentum from as well, he gonna go. So I was on board because nigga, I had grew up listening to that nigga like you had grew up
Mm-hmm.
listening to Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this shit is surreal.
So I listened to
But
Soldier Boy
yeah,
too. That double cup of like lean. Wait, what the fuck was that? Zan in the lane? Double cup or some shit.
that was
That
my
shit's
shit.
going crazy.
Yeah, Sam with that lean.
There you go. Both of them, 1 and 2.
Yeah, yep.
On folk. So damn,
Straight
was
up.
you actually was Soulja Boy and Chief Keef paying you for these videos? Because it seemed like you having that close knit relationship. It seemed like it should have just been automatic. But how was you making money off shooting videos for
Uh, well, this is the time when streams weren't really popping like that. Like there was physical copies of CDs still being printed out at a all-time rate. So the shit that I was doing, I didn't even notice you can monetize your YouTube channel. I didn't know none of that shit. But as the views start going up and subscribers go past 1,000, YouTube sending me shit like, you can monetize now. You can do this, you can do that. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna try it. So I monetized my channel, and that's how I was getting paid.
them?
I did not know I was gonna have to do that anyways, because I'm thinking Interscope gonna pay me. Somebody gonna buy my content. Somebody's gonna get this shit from me. I know it's worth something. So, but I had to protect myself because I know everybody's in it for themselves. Like you seen Ro in it for herself. You seen the only person that was really just in it to help Chief Keef and, you know, run some good business was Peter Pan. He was the realest nigga, bro. Like, shout out to Peter
Mm.
Pan, because that nigga's a real nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even after we fell out, I could still call him today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That was the first manager, wasn't it? Peter Pan before Uncle Ro?
I don't know the facts on that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
he was there in the beginning. Like, he was there when I had first started fucking with Sosa and them. That was like damn, John Madden just died. That's crazy.
On folk. Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota legend. That's crazy. But yeah,
Damn.
so yeah, Ro, he was doing a lot of booking extra shit that wasn't happening, and it
Mm.
was just all bad. You know what I'm saying? He was in control of the money side a lot with Sosa, and he was just taking advantage of that. Um, just he was just doing bad man, but he really couldn't control the little nigga. Like he couldn't really control Chief Keef like that. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
nobody could really tell him he gonna do what he want to do, man. He was the most difficult person I ever worked with in my whole life. Like the
I can
most
believe
difficult.
it. 2012
Like
to 2015 Sosa, I believe it.
yeah, today he'll probably work. You know what I'm saying? He know he gotta work. He keep picking up pointers from Soulja Boy just to
Mm-hmm.
produce. Keep producing. Keep putting out content because you got a cult following. They gonna follow
Yeah.
you forever. So he doing the right thing right now, and I believe he'll work with anybody now. But back then it was just like he knew that other people wasn't doing good business. You know what I'm saying? That was behind his shit. I feel like he's smart. He's smart.
Mm.
Difficult person to work with, but very smart. And I fuck with him just for the simple fact we was in Miami one day on the balcony, and he was like, "Man, the shit that you shoot right now, you gonna be on forever." Like,
Mm.
and shit, motherfuckers still book me and look at my work and forever, man. I'ma always be it's always gonna be something good on my resume to show, motherfucker. It's always gonna be a reason why people gonna book me just off the nostalgic value. You know where you were at when you saw that video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like this is hip hop history. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So, um,
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. You just made me. I really remember while I was sitting on the bunk bed, fucked up, listening to that, watching that video. For that's crazy how you just mentioned that. That's some true shit.
yeah, because when you a fan of something, you immersed in something at a young age, like that shit bring back memories. When you get older, you still go back to, and you're still a fan of it today for that reason. So, um, yeah, man. Even though the fallout was crazy, I wish, you know, people can look at this type of shit, or one of them can look at some of this shit and try to make peace. You know what I'm saying? Try to come back together because I feel like they could have really took off, man. Like now New
Mm-hmm.
York got a drill movement. Now,
Canada.
everybody's drill at London, Africa drill. Like it's so much shit. So, you know, it's bad that the originators don't really get the anything back from that shit like Louie had said on that Vlad interview.
Mm. One thing that I've seen, some of you just mentioned was Soulja Boy and Chief Keef being cool now. What really initiated that fallout? Was it the chain or was it other shit people don't know?
The fallout with who was Soulja Boy and Sosa.
Sosa. Yep.
Yeah, it was the chain, bro. I
Mm.
told that nigga, I told Soulja Boy don't let them niggas back in this crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, bro, like I told you, like you seen with how they did my bag in the crib when I had went to jail for them niggas. Like,
Mm.
so you know, it's only a matter of time before they try to get some clout. At that point, it was clout chase time. Like they was on that. They was on whatever's gonna make the news, and a
Yeah.
lot of artists was on that. Whatever's gonna make the news, because that's I guess that's what brings people fame, but brings people problems at the same time. Like,
Did
but
Soulja
yeah,
Boy ever try to
so
get that chain back? Oh no, go ahead, bro. Finish what you saying.
they had took the chain when he like niggas be sipping lean and shit. Like Soldier was probably knocked out and they just walked out of his crib with a chain. You know what I'm saying? They didn't rob the nigga like at gunpoint and shit. It wasn't that serious. Like niggas ain't getting down on niggas like that. It's like just thieving shit. Like bad kids thieving, stealing. So they stole that shit. Soldier Boy wasn't feeling that. And yeah, so shit, that was a fallout for sure, for sure.
Damn. Did Soulja
He
Boy ever try
tried
to
to
get
get
that
it
shit
back.
back?
He
He
did try
did.
to get that bitch back. Yeah, he did, but I think something happened. Actually, I wasn't there for any of that shit, but I did see some footage of Tato like getting beat up in the studio or something. Like I think
I
that's when
heard
that
about
had
that
happened.
shit, bro. Around when he got his watch
Yeah,
snatched.
yeah, that's why that had happened because Soldier had pulled up with some people. Like
Damn.
Soldier tied in L.A. Like he know people out there. He know everybody. He know Big U. You know what I'm saying? Like Big U be around. Hella Bloods be around. Like so. He probably had some motherfuckers roll up on him, some Crips or something, I think it was. But that shit was crazy.
So Soulja Boy actually stepped. God damn. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't hear
he,
about that. I
bro.
never heard about that.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. It's online. You gotta piece
Damn.
everything together. If I'm like, cause I'm in the shit, so I could kind of piece like, oh yeah, so that's what happened. Cause they
Mm-hmm.
did link up, you know what I'm saying, and everything was supposed to be cool. But all I was supposed to get a chain back, he didn't give it back. They left out the
Mm.
studio, left Tato ass in there. Tato take a lot of the beatings for the shit. It's bad, man. Like a lot of the niggas around just be taking L's because other niggas around be doing fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. So
that's
Tato
basically what
used to
it
get his
is.
ass whooped for a lot behind Sosa beats.
I know it was that situation. Uh, I can't recall off the top. I know there's other situations I can't recall off the top, but um, if you take a look at just the people around Chief Keef that ain't here today, you know what I'm saying? Like living, like you'll know, like niggas is taking blows because they can't get to him. They can't get to the other person that really did the shit. So other people have to now take fall for that.
Damn. Now, one thing I seen you speak on a lot. What the fuck that happened? One thing I seen you speak on a lot was motherfucking the beef. Well, our rest in peace, Fredo Santana. But I seen you speak on a little bit that he was ducking on the ground when Shot Glizzy shot the bus up.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, we're on a bus. Shit, you can't see. We're on a bus where it's tinted, so you can't see shit. Niggas all got straps on them though, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, we in traffic. They hit up the bus on the on the left side. Nigga, on my side, I'm on that side on a bunk at that time. Like, shit
Damn.
was crazy. Like Tato was right there. He had a little bitch in the bunk. Bullet went. That's the only bullet that made it through. Was right over him.
Damn.
So, and that shit was wild because I didn't even know at the time that Shot Glizzy was. I didn't even know none of that shit. Like I didn't even know who Shot Glizzy really was like that. Like I had done no history, but Chief Keef had shot at him first, and then that shit happened. So, um,
Damn. Sosa
yeah,
blew
but
it. Shot Glizzy.
niggas couldn't really retaliate because you in a city where you don't know where you at. You gonna act like you gonna do something, but you can't really do nothing. You know what I mean? Like you're vulnerable. You're completely
Exactly.
vulnerable.
Damn. I've heard about that blood money shit when they was talking about, like, I ain't gonna lie, but I remember all of this shit when it first happened, like it was yesterday. They was talking about
Yeah.
Club Stadium, blood money glowed that bitch up. That's crazy. I thought some of that shit
Yep.
was fabricated.
No, that's just real, bro. This shit's definitely real. Like, it's shit behind the shit. That's why shit be happening. Like, So, I mean, yeah, niggas was kids. They ain't. I don't know, man. I don't really know.
One thing I want to ask you too, bro. I've been sitting back. I've been trying my best to think of these questions without writing them down.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you was affiliated with Sosa back when somebody was it Uncle Ro got shot in the shoulder.
I don't even recall that. When did it?
Mm.
Like, how did I didn't recall that.
It was like in 2015, 2014. Somebody got shot
Is
in the shoulder,
is this in Chicago?
like Orland Park, when he lived in that mansion.
I didn't know if it was him that got shot. I wasn't rocking with them at that point. I had I had no ties to them at that point. But is that when? Are you talking about when Boss Top had did that shit
It
and
was
all
all
them?
around the same time. It was so much shit happening in the Sosa, and it was just crazy.
Yeah,
Now,
it was, and that's why I dipped, cause it's like, man, niggas is trying to extort this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna get their palms itchy, cause nigga, he not giving nobody shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Niggas asking for shit, and he not giving that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas need bail money. Nah, I ain't doing that. Niggas could have some clothes or some shoes or something, like, but I'm not about to give y'all niggas no real money like that. Like, so
mm,
Sosa would do crazy shit though. Like we be in Miami and he would call Ro for more money because he would run out of money he got down there. Like he'll blow through shit, like doing
damn,
crazy shit because he's 16 years old.
yep,
Like so, it's just like he didn't really have the business organization to pay people. He didn't understand none of that shit really. I don't think like he
mm-hmm.
knew it was coming though. Like he felt it. Like they did what they did, so he had to get up out of there.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And now all the shit that happened, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing you speak on it for years with them stealing your clothes and shit, bro. What was the real
Yeah,
reason that made them turn against you? Because it seemed like it was out the blue.
it was completely out the blue, but it was just a conversation we had in the whip. Um, but I think it was just more so like them wondering how I'm getting my money at that point because they wasn't like they. I was already at Soulja Boy crib for like a month. They had came out there like 2 weeks. I was there. They had came out there. They like, damn, this nigga just out here. You know what I'm saying? And he was just shooting for us. But I'm not signed to nobody. Like shit, I'm working for y'all. I'm my own brand. I'm my own company. I'm High Def Photography LLC. That's who I
Mm,
am. So I'm trying to get my bucks. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make a name for myself at the same point in time. If I can have the opportunity to work with Soulja Boy, Chief Keef, Shy Glizzy, Lil Durk, everybody. I want to work with everybody. You know what I mean? So,
mm-hmm.
you know,
Now, somebody in the comments said that it all stemmed from you stealing money.
never sold anybody because there's nobody to get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got more money
how
than
I
these
get
stuff.
more money than these niggas, and I'm getting evicted out of my crib at the time, sleeping on floors and shit. Like, only money I had to get was off my YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
niggas should have copywritten their music if that was the
Mm,
case. Niggas should have did that if that was the case. But you gotta think at the same time, I'm giving you my visuals for free.
mm-hmm.
You're not paying me for that. So I should have some royalties. I don't have them no more because Kobe was put out by Interscope. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
copywritten by Universal Warner. So I don't get no money off none of his shit no more. Nothing. But it's
Damn.
still getting millions of views. Still getting millions of views. But the check I got was nice though. The
Some I
checks,
heard you
cause they
speak.
monthly.
They must. Oh yeah, the YouTube shit. You sure right.
Yeah.
So, but I seen that you said that you brought Lil Durk name up as one of the artists you got to work through with the Sosa shit. Is it true that they beef stem from not paying the bail? Because if so, that's kind of fucked up if you got millions.
I think it was a culmination of things.
Mm,
It was everything. Like Sosa is the man at that point in time. He's the one that's getting the main attention. You know what I mean? He has the most resources. He's not giving those resources. He's not giving you no money. He's looking out for him
mm,
and his kid. You know what I'm saying? He's looking out for him. So you got to put yourself in his shoes too. You know what I mean? But you got to put yourself in their shoes as well. We're
yeah.
hungry. We're on O Block. We're we're doing shit. We're holding it down right here. We doing what we doing over here. And you're rapping about this shit. We want a song with you. We want videos done. We want all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They thinking they
Mm-hmm.
gonna get all that, but it ain't that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't that.
Low
It's
key,
just a lot.
low key. Would I, honestly, with just on the outside looking in, you got more perspective on this than I do, of course. I feel like Dirk ain't really rock with Sosa before in the beginning anyway. Just on the outside looking in. That's the vibe I got. Is that kind of true?
Durk and who rock with Sosa?
I feel like in the beginning, like around the time when Dirk asked for that bill, I feel like
Yeah.
Dirk wasn't really rocking with Sosa like that, like on a personal level.
Nobody was. This is the thing. Nobody was rocking with nobody really.
Damn.
Nobody was rocking with nobody really. You know what I'm saying? Like Sosa's doing his own thing. Dirk's doing his own thing. Like Sosa really, I would ask Sosa to do certain videos with these niggas on it because I know it's about to go down. Like I already know it's about to get hella views. I'm like, yo, let's do a video with that song with Dirk. He like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Mm.
And it'd be little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, let's do this one with Louie. Be like, nah, we ain't gonna do that right now. He
Damn.
wouldn't even respond. Actually, he wouldn't even be no response, no response. Like so, it. I don't know, man. It's like a lot of people looking around asking for resources, and Sosa's like, I'm just trying to get what I can, and other people trying to get what they can off me within my camp. I can feel it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like this shit was just wild as shit, bruh. The label trying to get off on me. You know what I'm saying? The label trying to have me pay all this money to these motherfucking artists. I don't even want these niggas on my songs. I don't want Jeezy on my
Mm.
song. I don't want Rick Ross. So it was like he don't know these people. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just putting them in play. He wasn't fucking with nobody in the industry, bruh. Like nobody. The only person he was fucking with was 50 Cent at the time. That's it. And
Mm.
Soulja Boy and 50 Cent.
Were you supposed to shoot that Hate Being Sober video?
Yeah, me, D Games, we were supposed to shoot that shit. Cause Sosa was like, he was mad about the shit. He was screaming at the label. He was like, why I can't have my cameraman shoot the video? Cause 50 wanted to control all of that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel 50, you know, for charging the 150,000 to do the shit, but it's like, I don't know. He come from that era where music was making hella money. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he come from an era where he was going platinum, making hella money, like all the shit, like mass production of CDs and shit. So it ain't the same really no more. Like
Damn.
I don't know what Finally Rich did, but it wasn't like crazy. It wasn't crazy numbers.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just real hyped.
Yeah, so you know, it was just a lot of people with their hands in the pot, and they was unhappy with what they was getting. Some people were forcing their way. You know what I'm saying? Falling out, crashing out, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to be Chief Keef, bro, back in that time for sure, for sure. Like at 16, you gotta think like the biggest record deal that anybody's gotten since 50 Cent on Interscope. Like
Mm.
It's crazy. And then having the pressures around you, like it's crazy.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. I was 16 when that nigga blew up. He only 5 days older than me. I used to look at that shit like motivation, folks, but everybody got their own lanes. Um,
Yeah.
on some real shit. Now go ahead. What you gonna say, bro?
But yeah, I do think that shit has something to do with it too, though. You
Got
know
you,
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
The bond shit has something to do with it.
Damn, I would have paid honestly, bro. Now that I got a chance to say this, would you would have paid that bond if you had all that money, or he didn't have as much money as Dirk thought he did?
This is the thing, bro. It doesn't stop there. It's not gonna stop with just that bail money. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stop when
Mm,
they. It's gonna stop never. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like going to jail, like and like niggas is like, man, like, can I get some? Can I get your lunch? Can I get your canteen? Like, let me get that.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? And he like,
Yeah,
if I do this now, you gonna want this every time. It's gonna get ugly. Shit gonna get crazy.
most definitely. Damn. If you don't mind, bro, could you take me back to that night when the infamous Lil Reese choked Lil Durk? Now, at that time, I know y'all wasn't on the coolest terms. So how did you even end up in that situation?
This was after the Kobe video, I think, had dropped. Yup, that is after that. So it was. That's crazy that I was even there. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy because I was not on good terms with nobody there. Blood Money came up. Blood Money had came up to me that night. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't know what these niggas is on, but I fuck with you when you a real nigga." You know what I'm saying? He
That's what
shook
Blood
my
Money
hand.
told you?
That's what Blood Money told me in the backstage area.
Damn.
And you know, shit. I'm there with you know, King Louie and Mubu, and they all talking in the back, talking about Lil Reese and shit. Everybody talking a little shit about each other. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really some high school shit. Like it's really crazy, man. Like
Mm,
so on that night, um, niggas is shooting Durk. Durk and Louie is cool. Like they rocking. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? They on stage together. Everybody's really rocking. This isn't even the first performance they've had doing this Stop the Violence tour. This was like the last show on the tour in the Midwest. So,
Mm. I didn't know they
um,
was touring with each other. I thought it was just one show.
nah, it was like a Midwest tour. It was like 3 dates or something, you know.
Damn.
Uh, but this was like the last little show in Iowa, and niggas got on stage. Louis did his set, and then Durk was doing his set. I'm in the middle of his set filming. I'm filming everything, and that's when niggas pop off. But what's so crazy about this night is like this is really a night where it just destroys everything, as far as the drill shit in Chicago. Like that, any type of glue that was still there was just gone. Like there was no fucking with each other after this night. And this night really changed the trajectory of Chicago music. You know what I'm saying? Chicago drill music. It really changed the trajectory of these artists working together ever again and just being solid. So, because there was a camaraderie at the beginning. All these artists were working with each other. Durk was doing songs with Louie. Louie was kicking the door open for a lot of these people. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, so whole time I'm with Louie, leading up to this point, he's like, bro, he's putting me on to like the history behind him and drill music and
Mm.
Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? He's telling me, bro, I'm really the dude that's you know I'm who these kids wanted to be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I already had Gucci on. We already was having money. So I'm like shit. And then just seeing him move around Chicago and shit and get the love and the respect and hearing his music play throughout the city was just like, yeah, this dude he got it here. You know what I'm saying? There's something that he did here that's different. And he's the originator, I think. And looking back, he don't really get the love he he deserved. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have contracts with people. It's not letting on paper with nobody, and niggas ain't look back and reach back and be like, let's still work together. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
looking back on that night, the fight broke out, Capo and Ball Out. They want to get back at me for the shit that happened in LA, and I told them like, that was some fuck shit y'all did going through my bag. Like, that's some stealing ass shit. Like, you could have just, y'all could, I'd rather have y'all fight me for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather have y'all go that route than to go behind my back and steal this shit from me. Cause
Damn.
that's lame. Like, that's while I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, it was just niggas ain't had no morals, man. Like, I don't know how niggas was raised, none of that shit. What type of upbringing niggas had, but it's just like certain respect was not had. So, niggas wanted to fight, come behind me, whatever, uh, try to reach and grab my camera and shit. I'm out that bitch. And so Louie people, Moo, they with there with a couple people and Crump there too. So it was just a moment for them to be like, yeah, we gonna jump on that tonight. We on that tonight because we already had that and we already was on that to begin with. It just needed that moment for them to jump out and really go out on that limb and really sock niggas and take that chain off Ball Out.
So they
And
did it fall and
that
the
was
niggas
their
had a
trophy.
scrimmage?
That was their trophy that night. Was that Soulja Boy chain? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, but when that shit had happened was, Durk. I see Lil Reese just jump out at Durk. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is this nigga hands around this nigga neck? You know what I'm saying? But I'll put it like this though, like it wasn't like Durk got choked out and blacked out. And you know what I'm saying? It was literally like maybe a minute, less than that. You know what I'm saying? And niggas broke that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But that shit happened. You know what I mean? And it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that changed their relationship. Maybe looking back, maybe they should be a little bit more closer. I guess everybody should. In my opinion, everybody should just uh you know put the bullshit aside, man, and really just get this shit back popping or do something because you got a lot of people that emulate y'all shit and y'all not getting paid for it. You might as well put something out, you know what I'm saying? Like even just think about Lil Bibby, he ain't even making no music. Like, but if he dropped some shit today, his shit would do numbers. His shit would do
Yep.
crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just wild how these niggas will not work again together ever again. But it's deeper than that. Motherfuckers done died behind shit. Motherfuckers got beat up. Like I
Damn.
don't.
So damn, bro. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. But they was trying to take your camera. What was they trying to take your camera for? Just like on some world star shit?
Yeah, they say they got something from me. Say they got his camera. We fucked him up. We gonna world star him. This is that and the third. They wasn't expecting that Louis guys was gonna come out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They thought they were
Damn.
just gonna leave me stranded. But I had already did like 4 or 5 videos with Louis and was working with him closely. We was supposed to make a whole DVD. Like he was trying to make a DVD mixtape and put all this shit together. So um they wasn't trying to just leave me out there down bad. They was like, man, we came with you. We not finna leave you out like that, bro. We
Right.
not finna, we not doing that. These is real stand up niggas though. These niggas is like 25 plus. You know what I'm saying? They not 16, 17 years old.
So damn. Crump. Everything Crump said was true. Because in the beginning I
Every
didn't believe it.
everything Trump said is true, bro. That's facts. Anybody there that night know the facts, bro. Lil Reese, whoever, like that nigga lying, whoever saying, nigga, that shit, he said that didn't happen on some interview. Like, nigga, that shit happened. Nigga. I don't know why that shit happened. That shit was random as hell. Like, I'm like, y'all niggas is like the same nigga. Like, y'all niggas is cool, right? So I don't get it. Y'all niggas is friends. I don't understand. So
Honestly,
I don't
I
know.
feel like Reese probably choked Dirk behind that chain situation. I feel like he was probably closer to Sosa. I don't really know. It seemed like Reese won't fuck with nobody at one point, but shit, I just think it was behind that chain. It had to be behind that chain.
I
Damn.
don't know if he knew that that chain was missing at that moment. Cause this is in the midst of everything happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
niggas probably didn't know the chain was gone until after the shit. You know, so
Damn.
everybody was at each other. Sosa sitting on the back, like, y'all friend, y'all move, y'all friend, y'all move. Like, he wasn't even in the shit like that. Like, so I don't know. They planned the operation that they didn't execute, and nigga, they lost that mission, bro. That shit didn't go down right. You know what I'm saying? They lost. You know,
Damn. That's crazy.
and that's when Louie said y'all niggas can't come back to Chicago.
I remember that.
That's when
I remember
that's
that.
when Louie tweeted that shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas is fucking stupid, bro. Like, y'all trying to fuck up a bag over what? Y'all could have did this shit before this shit. He like, man, y'all could have been did this shit. So it was just stupid, man. Like, they waited till we was on stage to do that goofy ass shit.
Damn. And Capo and Barlow, they directly was the ones who stole from your bag. 'Cause I
Capo
think I
wasn't
remember
even
you saying it
in
was
LA.
Fredo.
Capo wasn't
Damn.
even in LA at that point in time. When that shit when they had stole my shit, it was Fredo and Ball Out that took my shit.
Mm.
And I text Ball Out like, nigga, that's some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I done looked out for you when I was fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done gave niggas t-shirts and all types of shit. Like, nigga. So it's just
So,
like, man,
so at
niggas
the end
ain't
of
got
that
no
whole,
morals.
like you said, they was kids thinking like
Yeah,
teenagers.
yeah,
But at the end of that event, did you leave with Louie and Dirk now?
yeah, I did.
Was Dirk really crying in the car?
Dirk wasn't crying in the car, bro. Dirk was smiling, talking about, yeah, nigga, fuck them niggas. We gonna go back to the city and do a music video high def. That's what he was saying.
Mm. So that was something that Crump probably lied about because I got that from Crump that Dirk was crying in the car.
Yeah, he probably just put a little spice, a little sprinkle on that shit.
Right way.
You know, they gotta put a little something on. I don't know though, maybe. Shit, I didn't see him. Like, I'm in the car. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck this. Niggas
Damn.
trying to get my camera. I'm trying to make some of my merchandise is safe.
Damn. So after that, was that like the official end between you and Sosa working relationship?
Hell yeah, that was it. And it's crazy
Damn.
because John Monopoly would always ask me. Shout out to John Monop. That's that was Louis manager and Kanye West manager, and he
Mm.
assistant managed me and my shit. But he would always ask me like, man, do you think that you would ever work with them again? I'd always tell him, fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst experience ever because coming from there to working with other artists, I would see how business is supposed to be done. Soulja Boy, getting back to your question, did Soulja Boy ever pay me for videos? He would let me monetize those videos on my channel. He knew that. And he would
Mm-hmm.
also plug me with other shit. Like, he had this Boulevard Supply clothing line. He would always need pictures and shit for their catalog. So he would
I
plug
remember
me with
that.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He had little artists coming around him for features. He'd be like, let him shoot the video. I'll shoot feature videos with him for hella bands. So he would put me in positions and plays and doing hella shit. Like, I'd have never worked with the Migos if it wasn't for Soulja Boy. I would have never worked with Rich the Kid if it wasn't for Soulja Boy. I would have never uh, been a lot of different places he had me. So um, yeah, I had my business right with other artists, but looking back, I would never want to work with somebody that don't got their business together. Like, you don't even know if you want to shoot a video today. I'm pulling up, camera, lights, everything, flying to you multiple times. You don't know if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like shit, man. Like I can't operate like that. Like working with other people, Louie wants to work. That motherfucker would work. Soulja Boy, he'll want to work. But Chief Keef, he didn't really have to do that. It was part of his mystique that he wanted to keep for people. Like he wanted to keep that, you know, question mark
That
over him. Like, who is this nigga for real? Like he ain't doing no interviews.
on some young boy type shit.
Straight up. But he ain't got no media training either, bro. So it's to his
Yeah.
advantage that he shouldn't do that shit.
True shit.
And he
I
got a bad rap. He got a bad rap from the interviews because he did that Pitchfork interview from the label, and that got his ass jammed up for that 3 months in Cook
yeah.
County. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that people don't understand about the industry that they will have you do without you even knowing you're doing shit. You're placing yourself in positions to make you look more controversial, which is more benefit to them. Feed your ass to the
Mm,
system. Feed your ass to a cemetery. You know what I'm saying? So we can capitalize. Because that'll make your numbers shoot up. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? All this looking back, bro, like all the shit that we was doing was just, you know, perpetuating a fucking systematic way to keep niggas fucked up, dead, or in jail.
mm. So that's why Sosa wasn't
Like,
playing ball because they was trying to control his life.
they was trying to do little shit, bro. Like he didn't want them people on them songs. He didn't want to pay these people. He wasn't cool with 50 damn near after that shit. Like, yeah, he wasn't cool with a lot of people. He was like, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck the label. I'm not going to my album release party. I'm not doing nothing.
Damn,
And
I
that's why
remember
they
that shit.
dropped him. They had to drop him, bro. Like they had to. His album didn't even do no numbers like that. So
Damn, I remember when they dropped him. It felt like it was the end of an era almost. It was like Untouchable Chief Keef gets dropped by the label. That shit kind of shocked me. I'm damn, and it looked like it hurt him on Twitter. Put up the crying emoji and shit.
nah, he don't get no fuck. He ain't get no about that shit, bro. Cause he had stumbled upon some other little deals and other little shit he was doing, you know. So he was good.
I seen
Maybe.
somebody in the comment section. He said maybe. I seen somebody in the I see somebody in the comment section said it seems like 300 with some broke grimy motherfuckers. And if so, would you say that's because Sosa wasn't feeding them?
They were, you know what I'm saying? They were. And it's like they wasn't getting no money. You gotta understand, like niggas was cracking cars and other shit. Like niggas was not doing that. They weren't really on that. These are kids at the same time. You gotta think how much work is a 16-year-old, 15-year-old putting on? How much? How much time have you survived in these streets? How much
Mm-hmm.
experience have you lived and overcame and dodged obstacles in your way? At 15, 16, you're not really doing much. You're doing, you may have went to juvie, went to jail, yeah, but nigga, you didn't kill nobody. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people was just kids. Sosa
Mm-hmm.
used to be behind a computer making beats and rapping. That's what his uncle. We was making a documentary. We sat his uncle down, his auntie down, his grandma down, and asked questions like how was he growing up? Like he wasn't really in the streets like that. And Fredo would even say shit like that. Like it was him. You know, Fredo was on that. Fredo a real nigga. Even though he did that fuck shit, he a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why. But I think it was because I told him that they weren't my favorite artists that I listened to. You know what I'm saying? Like I listened
Mm.
to like Jay-Z and Nas and Kanye and other shit. Like I'm not listening. I do listen to Chief Keef. I do fuck with their shit. I said like nigga, y'all definitely in my playlist, but
Mm.
not my favorite artists. And they on some kid shit. Maybe they felt like damn, he making money off us and he ain't even a fan of us like that. Like they was salty about that. You know what I mean? And they saw
Mm.
opportunity. it's our opportunity because it's like if I get pulled over with this nigga and he just said this shit about me, you know, fuck
Mm-hmm.
him. Throw the weed in his lap, nigga. Fuck it. Let's go.
You're a
Let's
real
go
nigga
back
for
to something.
taking that charge.
Shit wasn't really shit I could do. By the time they had threw everything in my lap, you know what I'm saying? Like dabs and waxes and all types of shit, nigga. Like police was right there at the window. Like, yep, get out the car, get all that shit off your lap. Like, I'm like, damn, bruh.
Damn.
And they even did some fuck shit like this, bro. They were like, give me your money. Like, Bala was like, give me your money so we can bail you out. And the police was like, nah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, we was finna bail that nigga out anyways. Fuck him. I was like, oh, hell no.
Damn.
I was like, these niggas is grimy, my nigga. Like, this is crazy. This a movie. Like, I'm like, no. So I'm in Burbank jail. My bitch bailed me out at the time. It was like $1,000. She had bailed me out from Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I
Damn.
had my nigga, Mr. Neil. My nigga, Mr. Neil. Shout out to Mr. Neil, man. And Minnesota stand up on Instagram, all that shit, because that nigga's a key factor in Minnesota. But he had knew a bail bonds went out there and got me out that jam. So I'm nigga on the motherfucking Uber or taxi ride over to Soulja Boy crib because I'm like, I'm finna go right up there. I've been here for like a month. The downstairs people already know my face. I'm about to get my bag. I already booked the flight up out that bitch. I'm not even wasting no time. I'm leaving. Fuck this shit. I'm gone. Like, nigga, I got a whole case to fight right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, I damn
It
near
seemed
got to
like
go to a rehab program and some more shit. Like, that's some
just
fuck
for
shit,
weed.
bro. It was for dabs. They say it's like it's a different type of substance. It's like a manufactured
To deliver.
substance. Yeah, it's like a manufactured substance that's not. I don't know, but they was on some bullshit for that. Like, it was like that's a felony. I'm like, hell no, that ain't no fucking felony. That's weed. Like that's that's THC in a concentrate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fine.
So they was on some bullshit at the time with that. I don't think they're on that anymore. You know, this is before waxes and dabs was in stores and shit. Like it was like just being made. So yeah, that was some
Well,
fuck shit.
somebody wanted me
I
to
got
ask
my
about the.
bag. I got my bag. Not to cut you off, I had got my
Go ahead.
bag. Everybody was up there. Sean Kingston was up there with
Mm.
like two of his people. Nigga, it was packed. It was like 15 niggas up there. And I'm just asking Soulja Boy, like, where's my bag? I'm finna go. Like, where's my camera and shit? I gotta go. They was spooked. They didn't even know I was in. They like, how the fuck did this nigga get up here? Probably. They like, they see me like, everything just stopped. Like, I'm like, yeah, bro, I need my shit, bro. I'm finna get up out of here. Like right
Damn.
now, I'm leaving right now, nigga. So he like, all right, your bag's upstairs. So I just grab my shit and dip. I'm not going through my shit. I feel my camera in the bag, so I'm gone. Like I feel everything is in there. It feel good. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I look in the bag, it's open. I see my Jordans there, but I ain't looking through everything. I'm just trying to dip. So I dip and go to the airport. Then I look through my shit. Then I look through my camera, like, what's on my camera? These niggas done shot a video with my shit on, with my Gucci shades on, my Louis Vuitton belt on, my white damier print Louis Vuitton belt. So I'm like, wow. So I immediately text Ball out. That's when I texted him that shit. And they was like, yeah, we gonna world star you when we see you. I'm like, all right. Y'all like, y'all niggas is kids. Like, I'm a grown man at that point. I'm like 23. You're like, 16 years old. Like, niggas don't work out. Y'all niggas, you know,
Just
not,
drugs.
yeah, like, y'all niggas don't want to fight nobody. So, you know, I was afraid of getting shot more so than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking niggas gonna up on me in that bitch in the Iowa joint. Like, no, they did not. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted to just try to jump a nigga on stage. That was just the dumbest shit to do, man. That was stupid. That was so stupid. Like, but niggas like Tato, he'll call me sometimes and be like, man, what's up, man? Like, everything cool, whatever. But I ain't
To
really.
this day?
Yeah, like Tato cool, but I'm not gonna even chance meeting up with him because he might have something in his back pocket. You never know. Like, I just don't trust niggas like him. Like, he just one of them city slicker ass. Like, all these niggas is like really, rich niggas is like on some really two-faced, like slimy shit. So, like,
Which one you talking
sticky
about?
fingers, all of them, bro. Like, all these niggas that was on the BD side in that moment in time was on that broke shit, bro. They was on that. They was on some broke ass shit. Niggas wasn't getting no money yet. Niggas getting feature money. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? And niggas is getting took down by their managers.
Mm.
You gotta put like this is the reality. So, you know,
Low key,
and
I seen somebody say, you said who?
niggas don't get all their money right away. Like you get a check.
Shit. See that car swinging?
Where?
That shit was crazy.
Y'all good?
Nah, but you see, yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Somebody swerving about to crash. But
Y'all smoking them bitches back to back, goddamn it. On the
yeah,
phone.
man, ain't shit to do out here. It's just cold as hell, and ain't shit to
Something
really
that
do out here.
somebody I seen in the comment section, thank God I remembered the shit. They wanted to ask about that boss top situation. Cause you know it's a whole bunch of contradicting stories going back and forth about it being snatched off his neck or they stole it. I'm not sure if you was associated with them at this time, but
Nah,
you wasn't. You weren't
I
fucking with
wasn't
him.
associating. I wasn't fucking with them, but yeah, a lot of the shit that be coming out be real shit, bro. Like, that shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit that be coming out be real shit. A lot of people need
Damn.
to stop acting like your favorite rapper is just, oh my god, my favorite rapper will never go through some shit like this. Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
yes, he will. You're a human fucking being. That's what niggas gotta understand. Like, niggas breathe and die every day. Like, this shit happens.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Especially when
Especially with
you're
that chain
involved.
situation. Yeah. You remember that chain situation in New Jersey?
Oh, what you talking about with the Migos?
Damn, something happened.
What
Oh
you
no,
talking
no,
about?
that was DC. I was when Sosa was in Trenton, I think. And they tried to take his chain on stage and he dissed the whole New Jersey.
Oh, I think
Oh, you talking about that? Yeah, nah, I wasn't around for that one. But I did
But
hear
that was some
about that.
crazy shit. It was a lot, like you said though. It's so much shit that I was just naming shit off the fucking top. The boss top situation, the chain. I honestly feel like if you wouldn't have got away from that situation, just you or even me personally, if anybody who wasn't the yes man, the Sosa, they wouldn't go benefit. And I seen somebody bring up the fact that it seemed like Ball Out was the grimiest one. Would you say that's where a lot of your issues came from dealing with Ball Out?
Yeah, he's a bad kid, man. Just a bad kid, bro. Just fucking idiot, man. I would never want him around any money. Like, I would never have him in any business deal. You're not coming to no business meetings. You're not involved with nothing because, nigga, it's like that movie. What's that movie, bro?
something.
Where the nigga son do some fuck shit. Now the dad got to put him through some shit. What's that with Keanu Reeves and that motherfucker?
I have no fucking clue of Korean.
But yeah,
Nah, but it's like, nigga, you just put a nigga in situations that's gonna fuck up a business deal, fuck up everything, like fuck up relationships. Like Soulja Boy, look, I'm at Soulja Boy crib, and I'm texting Chief Keef before he go to jail, like, yo, I'm trying to do more work with you. What's up? You need to come out here. Let's work. And he like, man, stay away. Do not come here. Stay with Soulja Boy.
damn, who said that shit?
Chief Keef said that shit. I'm like,
Mm.
all right, well, shit, I'm not coming back. Then he like, it's bad, it's bad. He know it. So all the shit you're asking me, I already knew. I smelled it was blood. He smelled blood in the water. Motherfucker smelled blood in the water. It's nigga, sharks is coming. Nigga, it's about to collapse. The shit's about to crumble. Shit's about to be all bad. Especially when he go to jail. Now you got these niggas out here. That's the face of you, quote unquote. Like doing fuck shit. Nah, man. Like you gotta
Real
think
shit.
though. Chief Keef was doing crazy shit too. He was taking people money. You asking about all these situations. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of this shit happened. The nigga would not show up to shows. Niggas are paying for features. He would not do. Road would set up shit he would not do. Like imaginary business deals. And that's why niggas was on some, yeah, we on you in different cities with him. Cause he was taking niggas down for hella bread.
Damn.
It was like every day a nigga calling like, man, you supposed to be out here today. He like, niggas not going.
Damn. That's about damn. I ain't know Sosa was that grimy, fuck.
Yeah, that's why I'm even surprised he goes on tour sometimes to some of these cities, cause like people really be
Yeah.
on that. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
you got $30,000 a month, you got $20,000 a month, you got. Yeah, that's why all that shit was coming out. I think it was like the G4 boys and shit has a problem and shit. I don't.
Damn. Low key, people keep bringing this question up because they said you got cut off on the podcast. I seen you on that shit. That was a dope ass interview.
Yeah,
Motherfucking.
they didn't let me really spread my wings like that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel like it was some
Like,
shit you had to say? You can spread the motherfuckers over here, gang.
I mean, yeah, shit. There's a lot of different things. I mean, you could ask about, but I mean, I pretty much said everything that needed to be said. You know, as
Low
far
key.
as why shit is the way it is. Does the choke have to do something with the shit? Yeah, it's a lot of different puzzle pieces of shit that you can kind of put together yourselves if you're fans of the shit. You know, with other people's testimonies and shit. Like, look, this is why certain shit ain't go right in Chicago at that time. It was supposed to go way crazier. Like, even for the simple fact that Chief Keef not doing the hate being sober. Even for the simple fact that Lil Reese not being able to do his at the top is just us with Rick Ross and Drake. I was supposed to shoot that video too in
At the
Canada at Drake's
top?
birthday party. Yeah, we was supposed to shoot
Damn.
that bitch too. So, you know, that shit ain't go down, man. And that could have been hella bread and hella fans and money and just fame to niggas that niggas don't have today. Certain shit Chief Keef could have did, just not for himself, but Chicago in its entirety. If he would have played ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like the certain things around him he wasn't fucking with. He was not fucking with certain shit, and you gotta feel him. You gotta understand that too. You gotta understand what the labels did to put him in that position, so that you know he can't really move the way he wants to move, and now he's in jail because of certain shit you had him involved with.
Yep. Low key.
Taking him away from his child.
Most definitely.
Taking him away from life.
Something that people wanted to ask about too, because like I said, the last that Lake show, I forgot the name of the channel, but they cut you off. It seemed like you was touching on the story about how Crump saved your life or how he saved your ass that day. If you don't mind, you mind elaborating on that story or what you really meant?
I mean, on that day, shit, when niggas was trying to jump me, niggas folded them niggas up. So I couldn't get beat like that. They weren't finna let me get beat like that. You know what I'm saying? They weren't finna let niggas just catch me off guard and have me fucked up and crunk. That nigga was a motherfucking gladiator, man. Like, that nigga was definitely one of them niggas, man. Like, a real nigga, bro. Definitely a real nigga. RP him, man, for real.
For real. Low-key. So you had a decent little personal relationship with Crump, because a lot of people don't hear stories about Crump on some real shit. They just hear about him telling stories, all the other shit.
Man, he'll have me post shit on my YouTube channel, like post the shit I wouldn't even want to get involved with. I didn't even know he was throwing me in the shit, but like he'll have me post videos of him beating somebody up in a store on surveillance camera or something. Like why are you like? And it get hella views, hella people talking shit, like niggas laughing, whatever. But he'll do shit just to stir up shit in the city. There was problems around, you know what I'm saying? He'll catch a whiff of some bullshit and he'll act on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was acting on shit. He was not closing his mouth on shit. If niggas was on some fuck shit, he's talking about that. He's when he sees you, he's on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Most
that's him.
definitely.
Like, that nigga had 9 lives for real. Like, cause he
Was
been into
you?
some shit
Yeah.
and survived. But
Okay.
yeah,
Was you around for that time when OTF and Mubu finally met up after that Iowa show? Did you seen that video? You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I wasn't there, but I was like, why is this happening now? Cause I was shook. Like, when y'all niggas was literally just cool when we had left that motherfucker. You know, Durk went to South by Southwest with Louie. I was out there with him. That's when we did bitches and bottles,
Yeah.
and we did I think it was called Oh My God with Lil Durk, and we did Michael Jordan with King Louie out there. They had a cool relationship, bro. Like Durk and Louie was making dope music, man, together. Like if them niggas would have kept making music together, that shit would have been dope. You know what I mean? Because they would make some dope shit. So. Um, it was just crazy to see them not cool anymore. And Durk to me was probably the most level-headed out of all them BD niggas that was doing that shit. Like out of all their little 300 camp, like I could tell Durk was gonna go somewhere. Like he had his business together around him. It was people from the city that was doing business with him, that was help managing him and shit like that. So I knew he had some good people around him, and it was just wild to see that shit, but you never know what happens behind closed doors. You never know what happens behind in the streets when niggas is just living life. Cause niggas ain't really having no money yet. Nobody's really having no money yet. Like Chief Keef got that deal. You don't get all that money at once. No one gets all that money at once. Niggas are still in the streets doing shit. You know, so
That's true. That's real true. Um, did it even though you wasn't there, bro? Do you have an idea? Because like you said, that shit came out the blue between Dirk and Louie now. Do you have an idea like what the fuck could have caused that?
have no idea.
Yeah, that was wild.
I have no idea.
Most definitely. Man, I appreciate
But
you kicking with us this long. Go ahead,
I'll tell
gang.
you this, that Chicago, if you follow that Chicago scene 88 dude on YouTube,
Yeah,
whoever the fuck that is, you could piece all this shit together. Why niggas ain't really, you know,
yeah.
that nigga know a lot of shit he was saying. Like, damn, how the fuck do he know that? Like, what the fuck? So
Low
yeah,
key.
man.
Man, low key, I got a couple more questions for you, bro, because you done rocked it out with us for an hour 14. I wasn't even expecting that long, for you got endless stories. You ever thought about making a podcast yourself, gang?
Hell yeah, that's
You should
coming
do
for
that.
sure, for sure. And
You
a
should
lot
most
of the
definitely hop on
things I'm
that.
saying, like a lot of this, not to cut you off, but getting back to, just a lot of this beef was just like neighborhood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the war in Chicago, like that's just crazy, man. Like the drill music has a lot to do with it. I'm pretty sure that shit's gonna be banned at some point. That shit's gonna get tore down. You know, you never know what you're doing when you're making history. When you're in the midst of doing something that's gonna be etched in stone forever, that's gonna shift the culture in a way. But the cities around America have just been fucked up lately because of this music, I think, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shit that niggas is putting out is really detrimental to what the fuck is wrong with us right now. So niggas need to get off that shit, man. Like niggas need to play ball, do their business right, and just get their money, man. Cause ain't nobody against us really, but these white folks for real, man. These police, these corporations. You know what I'm saying? All the shit I'm saying is really because of the record label.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
All of this shit could have been solved by the record label handling different business differently. Get this nigga
Ooh,
money up front, like get this nigga a real check, get this nigga what he need to make shit comfortable. Like stop letting the nigga stop controlling, thinking you make music better than him. He makes music. Let the artist be the artist. You know what I'm saying? Let the artist have a little bit more control.
most
So
definitely.
I, I just hope if artists are watching this shit, if videographers are watching this shit, to know like man, have your business aligned and know if you getting into this shit, man, this other shit you could do. Like it's a lot more other money out here, and that shit ain't really no money to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like so. The shit look cool, but niggas die young and it's all fucked up, man. So I just want to leave with that, man.
I most definitely got this question to ask you too, because it just came to my mind when you were speaking about the labels. Do you think Sosa and them like is this what all right? I personally don't think Lil Durk and Sosa and them blackball FBG Duck. I feel like it was more of the label things. And with you having a little insight behind that shit, bro, was it more of the rappers trying to blackball Duck, or was that the labels because they didn't want no smoke?
The labels really don't have much to do with that aspect. That's some street shit. Like that's some
Mm,
street shit that trickles over into the culture. The culture made it that.
mm,
Culture saying we smoking Tuka. You know what I'm saying? Like you're rapping about the big. I'll say this about them niggas though. The 300 niggas are the most successful niggas musically out of that whole drill shit.
yes, that's true.
Lil Durk makes great music. That's right. But it's like the shit that he had. Look, fuck Chief Keef. Let's stop talking about him for a minute. Let's talk about Lil Durk and what he had to sacrifice to be where he's at right now.
Mm,
When Crump says niggas sacrificing niggas, he told me this shit back in motherfucking 2013. He's talking about this shit. Like, yeah,
like
niggas
actually,
sacrificing.
like
Niggas
really
sacrificing
sacrificing
niggas.
niggas.
Yeah, like niggas sacrificed that nigga Nusi. Like niggas say, I don't know if he just playing, just sprinkling some shit on shit, but nigga, it's like, man, when you look back at it, everyone around him died. People that I was cool with, you know what I'm saying, died. Like I'm like, damn, that's he was just his manager. They got him in Miami. Oh fuck,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it was spooky. Like it
it
is spooky
was.
to this day. Like, and you got to think like he got that charge. You know what I'm saying, Von. You know, without his testimony, that charge in Atlanta don't really hold weight. It might get dismissed if it hasn't already. You ain't heard nothing about that. You ain't heard nothing about that case. It's certain shit that niggas do to get up out of situations. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, so
Damn.
I don't know, man. Like this shit, just the way this shit be working. I don't know if it's just the energy behind the music and putting shit out there. It comes back to you. But like people say, he don't really gotta rap about that shit, bro. Like Durk, you ain't gotta rap about that shit, man. You make better music rapping about females on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Low
gotta
key.
throw all names in this that you threw in 2011 and 12 and 13. Like you ain't gotta go back there.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, Durk is just a different dude now. Like he's different. Like
Yeah.
you know, like it's
Would you say
different
he
now,
bigger
man.
than Sosa?
Hell yeah,
Mm,
hell yeah.
mm,
But not the most influential.
that's true.
Chief Keef is the most influential out of that whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond King Louie and Pac-Man and the early people that was doing it. But Chief Keef is the nigga that brought it globally. You know what I'm saying? And he was, other artists today look back at him. Like you could see Lil Uzi Vert. You could see, all the little artists that have came out to this day are his offspring. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like little pieces of them. You got Lil Pump, that's some goofy shit. You got NBA YoungBoy, that's some real gangster shit. Like these are all people that were influenced by this dude, And beyond him, with Soulja Boy, who influenced
Mm,
Chief Keef. And to
damn.
work with him is just crazy to connect all these dots to the most influential artists of our generation, I would say, bro. Like some of the most influential when you look at the young generation of music, you know.
Yeah. When you and Soldier Boy relationship at today?
Man, to be honest, when he went to jail, when he said he was gonna commit suicide or whatever online,
I didn't see
everybody
that.
was everybody nobody was really around, man. Like he had got rid of everybody around him. Like he was just trying to clear his space and I feel him. So I haven't talked to dude in a minute. Like I ain't spoke to him. But another thing could be is he got a relationship with Chief Keef that's cool now. And I don't know what the temperature is with me and him, so he wouldn't want me around that shit to cause any more problems. Everywhere I
Right.
go is problems, man. It seems like everywhere the fuck I went, it was a problem. Like, damn. So I don't know, man. Like,
Most definitely. On some before we get up out of here, gang, because boy, you kicking knowledge, folks. Like I could do this shit all day with you, folks. But you most definitely should look in the podcast. But two little questions that I had for you. Do you think drill is dying out, and it's going to be a different type of drill we hear now, more of that pain music?
I just told man, drill is everywhere now. Drill's everywhere, and it may not be the killing and shit in the raps. It might be some shit that sounds like Lil Durk. It might be some shit that sounds like, you know, little pockets of the little notes of drill is all gonna be in music forever. It doesn't get any recognition now, but I'll tell you right now, nigga, they gonna write a book about this era of music because people have died. Lives have been lost. People are in jail for a lot of years behind this shit.
Mm-hmm.
People have influenced other people to do shit.
Most definitely.
Drake, his presence was known just off the everybody. Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, and another thing, man, I just want to shout out to Louie, man, cause he a real nigga, bro. Like one of the realest niggas I met in this shit. Him, Soulja Boy, some of the realest niggas I met in the industry, man. That really is cool people, and to this day, you know, I could say I could be cool with Soulja Boy. I've never had no beef with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We never had no falling out like that. Like nothing ever happened. Um, it's just shit that he went through and he had to go through. Um, so maybe we could work in the future. Shit, never know. But I know, you know, I was on the tour with Chance the Rapper because of King Louie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
niggas was, you know, John Monopoly really helped me out with a lot of my shit in my early, you know, career fucking around. So it's certain shit that Louis had did for me that, you know, I always respect that man. You know what I'm saying? I always have a good relationship with him, man. It's like my bro for real, for real. Outside of this shit, like he just cool people. You know what I'm saying? But I wish he would come out and make some more shit. There's been times where I just want to be like, man, let's do 10 videos. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like you said, back to this drill shit. It's owned by other people now. I don't really. I'm just a real. I'm a fan of originality and where things come from. Like I want the uncut. I want the raw dope. You know what I'm saying? I want the raw shit. I want the shit that's 100% authentic. I want the real shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to listen to a nigga that really went through this shit. That really can say I went through this shit, and these are the sounds of what I've went through. You know, and they sound crazy. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, um, the way the shit is now, man, I think the Chicago drill is pretty much dead, man. Like it's a dead scene. But the drama behind it is alive. Like this video might do something. You might get a
Mm-hmm.
snippet or two out of it that might do
Mm-hmm.
something. Like I wasn't even expecting the shit that I had did on live on Lake Street to do nothing. I'm just like,
Hmm.
this is like some podcast in Minnesota. I'm about to do this, and you know, whatever. That shit doing numbers. Somebody took that. You took my shit and went crazy. Like,
Yeah.
So, you know, I hope they could make a movie about this shit, man. For real, for real. Like this shit crazy, but
You should do that.
yeah, man.
You should do that, like a little mini documentary, the type of world, like the shit World Star did, folks. Cause you, like I said, I gotta
Yeah.
give your flowers while you on her, bro. The only cameraman who was going crazy when that shit first popped off was you, Az, D Gaines. D Gaines fell out the scene for a little minute. Then they're just like you and Az was going fucking crazy, and I think you came before Az, if I'm not mistaken.
We was up at the same time. Like he had did some shit before Chief, before I done anything with Chief. He had shot some other videos for him. You know what I'm saying? But everyone was going to them D Gaines joints. You know,
Yeah.
D Gaines was really going crazy. But uh it's crazy. He had like some manager that was trying to sign me to some contract with him, but it just the paperwork wasn't right. We was supposed to do
Mm,
some shit to like, be under the same umbrella. And that might see all the shit I'm saying, like if people were to work together, like how Atlanta moved,
mm-hmm,
Chicago would be the a hub, like a musical hub right now, like Atlanta. And it's
mm.
not that because it's too fucking dangerous. You will die. You'll get shot at on some random shit. Like you'll go to jail on some rent. Like it's crazy in Chicago. Are you in Chicago?
Oh yeah, I'm living here right now. I'm on the west side.
God, God. Well, it's cool over there, kind of, but man,
Oh
it's
hell no.
not. I know it still be going up though. Like I know.
Oh shit.
So it's like, man, be safe out there, man. Like Zach TV, man, RIP him. He was supposed to do an interview like this with me when all this shit was going on. Um, I was actually living with my nigga Kenny B, man, in Decatur,
Mm.
Illinois, or Decatur, Georgia. That's the nigga that socked DJ Bands in the Louis Vuitton store.
Oh,
That's
that's
my
the
nigga,
nigga.
man. Yeah, that's my nigga, man.
Damn.
That's my boy, man. He held me down for a little while down there, man. That's a real nigga for real, man. Like, but that shit was crazy. Um,
Damn. Folk. So you think honestly, you think bands got
and
knocked
Crump
out?
had me, and Crump had me go into it with some shit. He like, man, post that shit. I'm like, man, fuck it, cause I was going on a rampage. I was like, fuck all this shit, fuck Interscope, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? On my Twitter, and my Twitter was doing numbers. And Crump, he had just got out of jail. He was going crazy. He was going
Damn.
crazy, bro. Like Crump took that shit, you know, to another level, man. When he got out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he took it
That's
to
true.
another level, man. And
Most
it's like,
definitely.
why? But you know, I don't know, man. Living that life, that should do some shit to you, you know. That should do shit to you.
Most definitely.
That's why I just say, man, be safe out there. And man, I pray for Chicago all the time, man. Like, cause I know the videos that I've done may have contributed to some shit.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. That's
the
something I never
people,
heard.
the people. I want to tell you right now, man. RIP to everybody I've worked with. I worked with Capo. I
Mm-hmm.
worked with Fredo. I got videos with Ball Out. I got videos. You know, well, speaking of the dead people, like I got videos with Crump in it. You know, these are ghosts now that I'm looking in this in my work, and it's just
Damn.
crazy, man. Like it's
So you think you
crazy.
played a
Even
part in that shit? Not like DJ Academics level, but you think you picking the side of who you work with instead of being neutral played a part in that?
nah. Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't think so. But it, the videos I've done may have had some shit in it that I didn't even pay attention to. That
Mm.
was a slight at somebody else, and it
Yeah.
had some real shit behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Um, but or niggas just listening to this shit, riding around, you know, influenced to do some shit off this music. Um, but it's just crazy looking back at everybody that's either in jail, that's like, and everything is just fucked up, man. And nobody cares, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody's with these people. Nobody's with these families. Nobody's with these folks. So it's just life goes on, but nigga, that's them lives is forever lost, man.
Yeah, most definitely,
You
man.
know,
Yeah. Look, I don't want to hold you too much longer, man, because you've been here going crazy. I know somebody gonna chop this shit up and do what I did to the other video. But one last question I have for you, gang. Not even with the Chief Keef camp. What's your craziest experience that you had just being a part of this drill culture, folk? For like working with different artists from the scene.
it's crazy because my crazy experiences were not working in the drill scene.
Mm,
My crazy experiences happened around off of the drill scene. Like crazy experiences was working with being around 50 Cent and doing a vlog with him and following him around and hearing him talk to Chief Keef being in his Cheetah Films office with all these, you know, all this paperwork, all these movies he's reading to put out and seeing where he's
mm,
at now with the BMF shit. Like that shit's crazy. You know, seeing black people that I looked up to, you know, that look like us on some successful shit that I never thought we could ever touch back in the day. I never would have thought my camera would have got me to these places. You know what I'm saying? I never thought my camera would have been a passport for me to be around and get money off this shit. Like, and make a name for myself and make a living off this shit and have 135,000 YouTube subscribers, have over
mm,
100 million views just on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Having worked with other people outside of this shit that influence the culture in ways that, like, having to knowing John Monopoly, like, that's my highlight. The nigga
mm,
that managed Kanye West, which is my favorite artist of all time, one of them.
mm.
You know, being
Damn.
around, having me be around Big Sean at his album release party, filming that for Def Jam. John Monopoly had me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, being around Chance the Rapper on that tour with Gucci Man and Migos and Lil Uzi down in Texas when he was on his tour run, like that shit's crazy.
Mm,
You know, that's what makes everything special, man. Like all the memories and being able to make money off this shit. Not just I want to influence people to pick up a camera and do whatever, even if it's you streaming this video to make a coin. You know what I'm saying? I want to
yeah.
influence everybody to make money off the YouTube platform because that's a move. If you can dedicate yourself to it, I done seen people change their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Organic, shout out to Mr. Organic. He from Minnesota. He doing hella numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like tall guy car review. They do car review. Like hella people doing their shit.
Yeah. There is. It's
So
YouTube another way to eat.
nigga got foreign cars, nigga mansion, all types of shit. Like niggas is making a living off this shit, bro. So I want to be a part of influencing people and having them go further than me. You know what I'm saying? And teaching people how to do this shit and how to maneuver. That's what might come too. Like teaching people how to have their business together to do what I did. Because as much business as I didn't have tied in, I gotta say I had a lot of other things tied up because being able to operate around Soulja and do 10 videos for him and make a coin off my YouTube and have shit going with him and King Louie and other people, man, and just having good relationships and working off that was just a blessing, man. Like that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. And I can look back and always look at that shit and be like, man, yeah, we did that. So now you can book me to do a video for you now. I'm still shooting music videos. I'm still going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm working with Empire artist Juice,
Mm.
um, who is Larry June's uncle. He's from the Bay. So we just went out there and did a video at what's dude's store? At the Dope Air store.
Oh, Mr. Fats.
Mr. Fats. We was at Mr. Fats store in the Bay Area and shit. Like
Mr. Fat.
or Mr. Fab, Mr. Fab. Um,
Mm.
But he just tied in out there, man. Like he like a King Louis of the Bay, like going around, like motherfuckers just be coming up, like damn, that's you, Juice, and you would never know because he older. He just got out of jail. He just beat a case, but you know his videos doing numbers and shit. You can look him up, GUCE, talking about it. And we're actually doing a challenge right now. You can submit a video, and I'll do a video, and it'll get put out digital distribution through Empire, and have Juice do a feature if you submit a talking about it freestyle.
Mm.
So it's little shit like that we doing to give back and just I still got my palms on shit in certain places and I still know certain people, so it's definitely more to come, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Where could the people find you at, gang? Because I tried to find you on Instagram. I couldn't find you. I'm damn. What's this nigga
Yeah.
Instagram name, fuck?
Everything is at Who Is High Def at WHOISHIDEF on all platforms.
Most
But don't
definitely.
be
Hold
getting on
on.
my shit trolling me, man, talking about some you was wrong, man. They gonna come kill you and all this shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like niggas not on that, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas is living their life.
Most definitely.
Niggas is trying to survive in their own element. I'm over here doing me. So in real life, so all that trolling shit, that shit's dead. Don't come to my shit if you want some video work or you want a side of my story on some other shit or whatever. But
Most definitely. Most definitely. Hey, bro, I appreciate you stopping through. You brought this little question to my head, bro. Because I seen what the fuck happened between the Migos and the GBE camp?
man, shit, everybody seen what happened. But I mean, at the time, I think Soulja Boy was rocking with the Migos too, and Soulja Boy wasn't really rocking with Chief Keef and them at that time either. I don't know what had sparked that situation. I don't recall, but yeah, that shit was crazy though. That shit was
Most
crazy.
definitely.
I wasn't even cool with them niggas. See all this shit that was happening, I'm like rooting on the sidelines secretly, like damn, fuck them
Low
niggas.
key. Right
Cause I'm
way.
like fuck y'all because I just want to say fuck Chief Keef because if he would have did that fucking video, my nigga, and would have played ball, even though nigga, you could take going to jail for 3 months, nigga, to come out and be a motherfucking millionaire. Like, nigga, ain't no question that Chief Keef ain't falling off after he playing ball with Interscope, having that biggest record deal, he had a movie deal.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
was shooting the movie. You know how much money I done lost, bro? Like, this shit crazy.
Damn.
Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, just thinking about that, but niggas is still good. Like, I'm still good. So, um, like, I'm still working and motherfuckers still fuck with me just because I done did what I done did. And I produce great work, you know? I produce good
Mm-hmm.
work. So, I'll always be good. Like Chief Keef said, I'll always be good, even though he didn't do that. But I'm still straight.
Damn. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Is that the right spelling of your name on the screen?
High def.
Yeah, the who is high def, the way I spelled it. So they can make sure I can make sure everybody go find you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Most definitely, most definitely. Hey man, is there anything else you want to say to the people? Because you just rocked this bitch for like an hour 40.
Shit, man. I done said everything, man. I hope everybody just stay safe out here in these times. Be alive, man. We gotta take advantage of what we doing. And I want to say I appreciate you, man, for giving me my flowers, because a lot of people don't understand what I done did.
Most
And
definitely.
I don't think people will understand until more lives are lost because of this type of music. I'm still somewhat a fan of the music, so it's like a guilty pleasure, but at some point it's like, damn, this shit is getting too out of hand, man. Like Chicago, I just feel for that shit, man, because niggas is dying over this shit and rapping about it. Like, man, it's fucked up what they did to FBG Duck, because I done did a video with him. I was working
Mm.
with him actually. The last 2 years, I did a couple of videos with some features up here in Minneapolis. He would come up here all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
RP to FBG Duck, man. And his mom actually used to work at the Speedway up the street.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always in Minnesota type shit. So, I don't know, but he also wanted to work with me back in the day, but other people were like, don't work with him now that I was working with at the time. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that shit going on, man. Stepping on other people's toes, man. Don't do that because we want you over here. We want you
Mm-hmm.
pumping out all our videos. We don't want you pumping out all their videos, cause nigga, fuck them. But it's like, damn, bro, like I'm trying to rack up my view count, man. I'm like you. I'm trying to rack up my view count, man. However, shit.
Right way. I think that podcast calling you for like I really see a lane with that shit for you.
Nah, for sure, man. You can definitely get on my YouTube channel. You can you just search the Kobe video, Chief Keef. You can search any of them drill videos, or you could just put in high def, HI space DEF on YouTube, and my shit's gonna pop up. Cause I got hella subscribers, so my shit gonna pop up right away.
Damn, most definitely. Yeah, that's I still go back and watch the videos from time to time for that shit nostalgic.
That's what
Classics.
I'm saying, man. It's classic. That's what I'm saying. Classics, man. People don't even know. They gonna look back. Niggas that was young back then gonna look back 30, 35. Like, yeah, that shit was raw back then. I know, yeah, I was living in them times back then. I know what I used to wear back then. I don't wear that now, but I used to wear that back then. Niggas used to wear True Religions and shit. Niggas used to wear, you know what I'm saying? Like,
My
you know,
son.
niggas even, niggas used to wear Robins and shit. Niggas ain't really wearing those no more, but it's just an era. It's an era of time that will never be forgotten. And I'm glad I'm alive through all that shit too, man. Just being in the eye of the storm of all that shit too. So definitely count my blessings on that. And I just hope maybe one day everybody can be cool, man. A lot of lives were lost. I get it. But shit, motherfuckers could definitely be cool, man. I done seen some motherfuckers not be cool that should not, nigga. Niggas done killed their homies and all types of shit, but they cool.
Yep, most
And
definitely.
ain't no money on the table. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some money to get. It's money out here. Like still. Like you don't man, they would kill for a tour with all these niggas on it, man.
Mm-hmm. Damn, somebody just said it was King Louie blackballed.
Man, King Louie was fucked by his manager, man, on that deal that he got.
With Sony?
Yeah, Laro took all his money, man.
Damn.
250,000, I believe, was the advance or whatever the fuck it was, whatever the budget was. But yeah, that shit
Damn.
fucked him up. He just now getting out that shit, so that's why he's been tied down. So I don't know what else is behind that. I know L.A. Reid was at that label at that time, but like I said, man, when uh like I said, like that whole 300, that GBE shit, that was the most successful shit out of there, and they was not looking back at King Louie at all.
Mm-hmm.
Only people that looked back was Chance. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Kanye. You know, I met Kanye. I was in the studio with Kanye because of King Louie. Like that nigga was definitely getting paid to write and do all types of shit, and he's still getting royalties off that, I'm sure. So, um, yeah, man, it's a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot that might not be appreciated now, but looking back, maybe you'll find some understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like people that either live this life, want to try to live this life. You look up to this shit, like find some real shit to do. You know, like find some other shit to do.
Damn,
That's why
most
I
definitely.
respect people. I respect people like Lil Bibby and shit like that's out of it and making money off of it.
Mm.
You know, like he's not. He understands what this game is. It's politics. It's drama. It's you know, kissing ass here and what are you gonna do for me there? Like it's all of that.
Damn.
His hands in your money. People stealing. I would have never thought Twin City CEO would have stole from me. Like he
Mm-hmm.
was cool. We was cool.
I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the same time, yeah, I would have. If anybody stole from me, that was the nigga that was gonna do it because he's just a slimy nigga. I done seen him in some situations like that's why you see him in the position he's in now. You know, you see
Mm.
Twin City CEO in the position he's in now, being the assistant fake shooting videos. This nigga don't shoot no videos. This nigga ain't no producer. But this nigga just around getting water splashed on him, following coattail, you know what I'm saying? And he finding his way. He the type of nigga to always find his way into some shit and try to make a buck and just make a buck off some shit. So I could say he be doing his thing. It's a great life, but I'm not about to live that life, bro, and be talked to like that and niggas splashing you with water and shit and treating you getting treated every day like a goofy. I'm not on that. Like I'm not trying to get treated like no goofy, bro. So I'm out. Y'all niggas have fun with that shit. Could have been better for y'all. I'm sad it didn't work out. I'm sad if I had a part to play in that shit. But life goes on, man. Like karma's a motherfucker. So
Definitely.
everybody get what they deserve, man. Everybody got what they deserve. So but Twin City CEO, fuck him at the end of the day. He's still cool though, but fuck him, man. Goofy ass nigga, man. Goofy ass nigga, bro.
Damn. So he like did some shady shit.
Yeah, man. He was on some shicey shit the whole time, man. But he's just like a weasel, like one of the white dudes that just want to be around some, He's a fan. He became a fan. He didn't even know who these niggas was. Like my man's put me up on this shit, and then he caught wind of it because he trying to manage me. He got me. We went in on the studio, so we sharing shit, sharing space, and he trying to get in the business with me. So he trying to be on the road. He trying to provide for Chief Keef any way he can. This nigga will buy him shoes. This nigga bought him clothes. Bought him, give him shit. Give him weed. Try to find feature money. Do everything that I don't even know what type of person that, like, it's got to be. He wanted to be his manager, but I don't think it, Peter Pan had that soda up. Roe had that soda up. So he just became an assistant errand boy and he fucked up a lot of relationships with people, behind the shit that he do, fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I hope he's good. I don't wish ill on no man, and I forgive him. I want to say that I forgive you, man. You needed that. You needed that. You know what I'm saying? You needed that bread.
Definitely.
And I hope it was worth it, man. Like, cause to me, in my career, I would rather have a wide array of artists on my resume than just be coattailing one man. I was never on that. That's why so many artists respected me outside of this shit. Cause I pull up. Like I got whips. Like I got shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my own crib. I'm not trying to stay on your couch, Soulja Boy. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to work with you. If I need to be here, I'll work. But shit, I've never been the type to just like be up under one man, and try to eat off one, have all my eggs in one basket. Like that ain't never me, especially in that situation. But he ready, that white dude willing to risk it all for Chief Keef. He like a fan that's like around, you know what I'm saying? Like a fanatic that's just around. So,
Most definitely. Hey man, hey look, I appreciate you sliding through, folks. I just learned a whole bunch of this shit. I just learned a whole bunch of shit that I would never know if I ain't speak to you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. I hope a lot of people find that same understanding, man. So,
Most definitely. Hey, bro, I appreciate you sliding through, man. Hey, most definitely hit me up for anything, bro. If I can help with anything, I'll be happy to do it.
All right, for sure, man. For sure.
All right, my boy. You stay safe out there, man. I appreciate this.
All right, man. You too.
All right, gang. Ooh. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was just lit. That was just lit. I just learned so much shit, folks. I should have wrote this shit down. Ooh. Hey, I apologize if I seen you, Chris Barnes, bro. I seen you with the question. It was just I ain't want to keep draining, bro, and keep it going and going and going. He answered so much shit that he didn't even obtain himself. But low key, hell yeah. I'm over here with this cold. I hope it ain't COVID. Lord, Father God, please don't let me have COVID for the second time. Amen. I'm forget about it here. I'm finna go. Y'all, hey, y'all fuck with this live? Y'all fuck with that shit, bro? That shit was just lit. I ain't gonna lie to you for now. If anybody mixed it, rewind it. Go check it out. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna get up out of here. I don't even do 2-hour lives no more. I try to keep the shit at 1:30. I ain't gonna lie. I try to keep the shit under 2 hours. My back hurting shit. For I'm getting old. I'm finna get the fuck on up out of here. Y'all pray for me. Pray I don't have the Omarion where my icebox used to be COVID. I'm gone.